Get rid of that temptation. No, you pay everything at the end of the month. Amen? Squeeze someone's arm until it bleeds. And tell that person, no more borrowing. Just no more. Proverbs 22 verse 7 says, the borrower is the slave of the lender. Now I know you're going to tell me, Brother Bo, there are two kinds of debt, right? Yes, the good and the bad. That's right. And bad debt is consumer debt. I know that. Good debt is business good debt, right? You're going to put up a business, you're going to buy a property, rental property, you're going to borrow money from the bank, and so that's supposed to be good debt. Yes, but still be careful. You do not want to be too aggressive in borrowing. Amen? I don't know about you, but I love sleeping at night. And it's important for me to have a good night's sleep. That's why I invest only on the best companies in the Philippines. That's where I invest, my stock market. Even if there's a World War III in the Philippines, the companies that I invested are so huge, they're going to bounce. Am I making sense? I sleep well at night. And then, so when I have taken very little loans, but whenever I do, it is very measured, it's very reasonable for business, for investments, and that's my gauge. Can I sleep well at night? And that's very important for me. If you've got debt in your life, there's going to be drama in your life. I don't like drama. I want peace. And I hope I'm speaking to somebody in this room. If you've got debts in your life, I want you to have a goal. When will it be? When you will be debt-free. Will you be debt-free 6 months from now? Will you be debt-free 1 year from now? Will you be debt-free 2 years from now? I don't, it doesn't matter. But have a goal. Amen? Okay, let's make this loud. Let's make this real. Raise your hand if you have a debt. And then say this in Tagalog. Say this loud. Say this clear. Darating ang araw. Wala na akong utang. Amen. Tool number 7 is guidance. Everybody say guidance. Proverbs 11 verse 14 says, where there is no counsel, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors there is safety. And I will encourage you to find mentors. Do not get into any kind of business without a mentor. That will be your pitfall. If you're going to get into a business, look for someone who has been successful in that business or in that industry. Hopefully, that'll be my preference. But if you cannot find anyone in the same business, at least someone else who has been successful in their business for 10 years or more, and then pick that person's brain. Bring him out to lunch. You'll be surprised how a lot of people want to help. How kind people are. And if somebody rejects you, go to someone else. Look for a mentor who will guide you in your entrepreneurial life. Is that clear? The other thing I want to tell you is look at the kind of people that you listen to. I get this a lot. Brother Bo, I want to start a business, but my friends are telling me not to start a business. I will lose money. And so I have one simple question to ask them. Your friends, are they entrepreneurs or are they employees? And almost always, 99% of the time, they will say, employees. I say, there you go. Don't take advice from people who are not entrepreneurs. Go to entrepreneurs who are seasoned and successful. Listen to them. Someone earning 20,000 pesos cannot mentor you on how to earn 1 million. So think about that. They've got to be people who have already done it and have learned how to do it, and that they can mentor you. Tool number 8 is who's your gang? Who are the people you hang out with? My story is that I was a missionary. To this day, I'm still a missionary. But until the age of 30, I was only a missionary. I didn't like money. I didn't like investments. I didn't like business. I just was so focused on serving God in ministry. But then at the age of 32, I knew I was going to get married. I knew I was going to get married soon. So I said, what can I do? I have no money. My retirement plan was to live in the sidewalk. It's true. That was my retirement plan. I'll be an old man. I'll sleep in the sidewalk like St. Francis of Assisi with newspapers as my blanket. And then all of a sudden, I was going to get married in 2 years. And I said to myself, I can't tell my wife and my kids, okay, let's sleep now on the sidewalk. And here's the front page, and here's the sports section, and I'll take the business page. You know, I said, is money really evil? I had to wrestle in my mind. And I had to wrestle this whole idea that I kept on meeting people everywhere I preach. People come up to me for prayer. And half of the people, this is not exaggeration, half of the people who come up to me for prayer ask for financial needs. And it's so frustrating that all you can do is pray. Brother Bo, yung anak ko, kailangan ng tuition fee. Brother Bo, yung tatay ko, kailangan ng pera, nasa ospital. And what do? I pray for him. I could not give any advice, nothing. It was so painful. You know when you love people? How many of you ever experienced that? You love someone, you can't do anything with that person's need. You experience the pain? It's horrible. And I experienced that for years. And I told myself, this has to stop. I've got to find a way. And so I threw myself into learning all that I could about entrepreneurship, investment, and money, and got mentors, prayed for them. God sent them. One of my mentors, his name is Edward Lee. Are you familiar with the guy? He's such a blessing to me, but I prayed for him. And you know when he came? You won't believe this. He came something like this. On Tuesday, I have lunch with him. He calls up the office and says, can I have lunch with Brother Bo? Never knew him. So I have lunch with him, and he said, I read your book, 8 Secrets of the Truly Rich. I love it. And so I said, can you mentor me? And he said, yes. I'll teach you about the stock market. I've been doing that for decades. Do you know that a week later my father died? Now that's scary, right? It's like, what's the connection? Wake, funeral, I stand up, and in the sea of people I see Edward Lee. And I knew God was telling me, he's going to be your mentor. Your mentor is in heaven. Your first mentor. He's going to be your second. And all these years that I've been with Edward is just blown away by how much he has taught me. Not only in the area of money, but in the area of values and integrity. And it's just, when you pray for a mentor, he walks in. When the student is ready, the master will appear. It's when you pray and you ask God, Lord, I'm ready, I've got a mission, I've got a goal, what are you going to do? And so these wonderful things happen. So who's your gang? Who do you hang out with? Remember the simple, funny, crazy formula you can make as a game. Write down the 5 people you hang out with the most. And then beside their names, write their incomes. Just guess, how much is their income? And then add all the incomes, divide them by 5. And that's going to be your income in 5 years. And so my suggestion, don't remove friends, please don't do that. Don't say, oh no, I'm not going to spend time with you. Don't do that. We're not materialistic. We love people no matter whether they're rich or they're poor. In fact, God has a heart for the poor. I spend a lot of time with the poor. But what I want you to do is expand your circle. Tell somebody beside you, expand your circle. And look for people who are investors. Look for people who are entrepreneurs. Spend time with those people and pick their brains, and you begin to think in a different way when you hang out with these people. So don't cross out friends, please. Just add to them. And amen. Show me who your friends are, I'll predict your future. Got this quote somewhere. You wanted to look at that? Okay.